Details make the holidays. Eligible owners can receive up to $2,000 on a new GV70 or GV80 exclusively at your local Genesis retailers.
Submit your Lay's flavor idea, and you could win $1 million. Nice.
What about Hawaiian pizza Lays for the contest?
Don't tell me. Go to doit'saflavor.com.
Pure Enlightenment Lays?
Well, technically, that's not a food. Namaste. Paprika chili Lays. Oh, come on. You don't need $1 million. We don't all have that podcast money, Kevin.
Szechuan sauerkraut.
Oh! Jordan, I knew I shouldn't have gave you a key.
I'm the Yips. And while you're typically athletic, right now, you're pathetic. Yep. Once I'm in your head, good luck getting me out. Yep. And if you don't have the right auto coverage, the cost of this could hit you out of nowhere. So get Allstate, save money, and be protected from mayhem, like me.
Something amazing is happening here. More companies are turning to Mac. From finance to fulfillment, CDW supports Mac integration across your organization. With the power of Apple Silicon, best-in-class security, and compatibility across devices and applications, there's a Mac for every job. Make amazing happen.
Introducing KFC's Original Recipe Tenders, made with the secret blend of 11 herbs and spices, which perfectly pairs with our zesty new comeback sauce. Just $5 for 3 tenders, fries, and comeback sauce. Let the feast begin.
Friday night on Fox, Ashton Genty, 11th-ranked Boise State, look to capture back-to-back conference championships and punch their ticket to the college football playoff against either UNLV or Colorado State for the Mountain West Championship. Coverage begins Friday, 7 Eastern on Fox. Jason Benetti, Brock Eward, and Allison Williams will have the call for you next weekend. Iowa State just got it back on downs from Kansas State, leading by 10. And Kansas State comes up and rallies at the line of scrimmage. Our Nissan Heisman Watch, sponsored by Nissan, the premier partner of the Heisman Trophy. And Mark, you feel, most of the country feels it's a two-man race right now.
I do. Travis Hunter has played himself into it, kind of a runaway at this point. No offense to Ashton Genty, who's been phenomenal, but I also don't understand how Travis Hunter's not on the third list. How the best DB in America is not on the best DB award list. Mind-blowing.
Oh, that almost goes the other way. Becht did not see Desmond Purnell, who would have had a pick six.
That's the second time a linebacker has been at floater area. This one, it's just, there's a lot of velocity on that. Becht says, hey, man, where'd you come from? I'm bouncing out. I've been coached to play your eyes. I know where Jaden Higgins is. Is number 9. Oh, what could have been.
Could have flipped the K-State night around on one play, chasing 10 points. On a third down. Becht hangs in there, runs into his own guy, and down he goes. Chidi Obi-Izor drags down Becht. It's fourth down.
Just ran into Trevor Bohr, trying to step up in the pocket, play it with him. Rocco Becht stepping up, feels a little pressure there on the twist game. And then Bohr 70 trying to work it, protect his QB. He said, hey, aren't we on the same team?
Well, the Wildcats get home for the first time tonight. One of the best pass rushes in the Big 12. Best offensive lines in protecting. K-State wins for the first time. The punt is down, short of Sterling Lockett. Time for tonight's game summary, brought to you by creating financial security for nearly 160 years. It was a very, very interesting start. We had 4 plays, 2 reviews, a turnover, then a touchdown for Iowa State.
Yeah, Avery Johnson, the first play of the night. what was initially ruled a fumble recovered by Iowa State. Looked like it was going to be ruled an incomplete pass, and it stood. He has bounced back. K-State, man, they would have had a chance to equalize right there. Had Desmond Purnell been able to haul that in. Big drive right here, 6:01 left. K-State will get the ball first in the second half. They'd have to double up here.
Chasing 10, first play of the drive for Avery Johnson from his 35. He wants a big one. He's got a big one. Jace Brown breaks away off 2 tackles, and he is gone. 65-yard hit. Just like that, a one-score game again.
They have something dialed up out of this empty. You see 12, Trey Spivey creating the space, crossing face. Jace Brown runs the seam route and breaks 2 would-be tacklers to the house.
That does not happen much at all against Iowa State secondary.
Firsts in that category.
Texas are allowing fewer yards through the air. And K-State said, no, we don't care. We've got Avery Johnson and Jace Brown. They busted for 65 on one play.
So they get an empty look, motion out of the backfield. You see him cross face and maintain speed. 12 Spivey. It's just one-on-one with the incredibly explosive Jace Brown. He makes him miss. Sad Patton, sad Freeler. And you just don't see that kid 17 miss a tackle very often.
Wearing number 1.
A lot of quarterbacks and wide receivers say they're best friends. Avery Johnson said, look, I sincerely mean that. Jace Brown's my best friend. And there's nobody that I know better. And one thing I know about Jace is he's not scared of lining up against anybody. He just proved it against the Big 12's best secondary. That makes K-State feel a little better about Purnell not grabbing that pick six.
Yes.
Trying to ruin a big night for their rival. Scoreboard watching Cincinnati and TCU. If Cincinnati can come back and win, this will be win and in mode for Iowa State to get into the Big 12 championship game. Fox College Football is sponsored by Ram Trucks, built to serve. And not only the shirtless warm-ups for Kansas State, but no sleeves for the mascot either.
See what Iowa State comes up with. They have a bunch of formations dialed up to set up their 2 unbelievably talented wideouts, Higgins and Knoll. They have shown up big time already tonight. We'll see what they elect here. Play action.
Onto the flat, Sama past Purnell, and zooms his way ahead for a first down. It feels like single-digit attempts tonight. Iowa State out there, no problem at their home turf. This is just what they do in Iowa.
Is it? Is that what? Wow. That's impressive. Looking like our abs there. We were out there in pregame too. Shirts on.
We didn't look like
we're humble.
that.
We're humble.
We couldn't look like that. I won't speak for you.
Be realistic.
14 weeks in, that's not anything you've revealed to me. First down for Iowa State. And Jackson out of the tackle to the edge. And he races for a first down. 2 different backs, 2 different carries, 2 first downs, Iowa State.
Jalen Jackson is the change of pace guy. Got Carson Hansen, Sama, and showing his speed right there. Austin Romaine ensuring that one doesn't go the distance. He says, that's all right. That's a first down. That's movable.
The shiftiest of the 3 backs that they featured. Had a quiet second half of the season. Might take all 3 backs tonight for Iowa State against #1 rush defense in the Big 12, Kansas State. Back to the air for Betts and behind Hansen.
Backward. It's out of bounds, Mount. They'll take a look at that. But man,
talking
you gotta
about
cover,
it.
yeah, the quarterback, anybody near the ball has to cover that on either team. It's going to harmlessly fall out of bounds here. Through on that stripe, it ended up going out of bounds, so obviously nobody can cover it. They will take a quick peek at this, it looks like, with maybe a little replay assist. So it goes back to that same, just like we talked about in the first play, it's the ball.
That pass was rolled backwards. The ball will be placed on the